But you do know what it takes, though, to beat USC. You were on the first team to beat the Trojans in the Pac-12 back in 2014. Just give a
Yes,
quick
sir.
recap for Ute fans because it's an awesome game. Both USC and Utah was ranked in the top 20. Utes were 19, USC was 20. Utah down 21-17 with 2 minutes left. USC goes for it on fourth down. They get the first down, but the running back steps out of bounds.
Steps out.
Great call. Great catch by the ref right there on the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
Utes get the ball back, drive about 60 yards. You made 2 catches on that drive. And then, of
Right.
course, the game-winning touchdown, Travis Wilson to Kalen Clay to win the game. Such a fun game. Blackout at Rice Eccles. What was it like to be a part of that final drive and part of that win?
Man,
Especially as a California kid.
For me, my thing with USC started, so young. So I'll give you a precursor to this. It was our year 2012, back when Star Low to the Lele was on our team, and USC came down with Matt Barkley, Robert Woods, Marquise Lee, the high-powered offense. And I remember that game because a lot of people don't know the backstory for me, why I take it so personally with USC. But I remember when I was a junior in high school, I went to a Rising Stars camp, did really well. Pete Carroll brought me up to the office, offered me a scholarship there. I didn't commit. And then Lane Kiffin, Pete Carroll leaves. Lane Kiffin takes over the head coaching job, and my scholarship got taken away. So a University of Tennessee wide receiver that was committed there, now committed to USC because Lane Kiffin went over there. His name was Markeith Ambles. He's a good friend of mine out here. He lives in Houston. And so, they were only looking for 3 receivers. Robert Woods was one of them, Kyle Prater, and then now Markeith Ambles took over. So my scholarship was gone. So I felt like, dang, Lane Kiffin kind of took away my scholarship. Fast forward to 2012. Lane Kiffin's the head coach at USC still. We come in, we busting their mouth. we killing them. I scored a touchdown early on, and then there was a bomb that John Hayes threw for like 60. I catch it, boom. So I'm just talking trash. So coming in this 2014 game, I'm amped up. Because you got Drez. Drez is another California kid. You got Kalen Clay, who's another California kid. You got Travis, a California kid. Then you got Tim Patrick, another California kid. So our receivers, and then you got our offensive linemen, California kids. So we was all like, oh yeah, they give us another chance. It's a wrap. Like, we're going to win this game. And the confidence, D Booker, California kid. So coming into this thing, man, we were like, this was like the game for us, like the game, especially, it being a home game too. They was getting buzz and hype because Adoree Jackson was on the other side. Nelson Aguilar was doing what he was doing. So we was like, oh yeah, we got this. So once the dude stepped out at the 2 minutes left in the game, and he stepped out on the sideline, great call by the ref. I knew he was going to win that game. Blackout game, crazy, fans erupting, so that was just it just felt right. Like, it was weird. It's like, it's those certain moments that just feels right in that game. In that moment, it just felt right that, I don't know, it just felt right. Like, yeah, this is going to go down. We're going to go down and win this game. We just felt it. It was weird. I don't know how it was going to happen, but it happened. So, but that's just an overview of how, everything was towards that game. I thought it was an amazing moment, electrifying. I still think about it and get chills to this day, especially when Travis freaking did a track and field leap from like the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
I was like, God, dog. I was hoping he scored because that was a crazy leap. That was crazy. I was like, dang, that was dope. But yeah, that was a great moment.
Yeah, I love it, man. Hey, we talked earlier before we started recording about you starting your own podcast, man. If you bring that much energy, you can get a lot of viewers, man. You get a lot of listeners. I love it. And that storytelling, it was destiny, man. I love hearing all the California kids who felt like underappreciated by the UCLAs. We come to Utah and we want to beat up on them. And I had so many teammates, Dakari Tucker, Brandon Taylor.
Yes.
Were like 2 guys that I played with that were California kids as well. That whenever they went to USC, UCLA, there was something extra. Because it's like, hey, you overlooked us. We weren't good enough for you. We're going to come in and beat you. And so Utah's got to take that right now. Like, we've got plenty of California kids on our squad. Take that mentality, because that's such a cool component that we have, is we got all these great California kids, and go take it to them with Utah across your chest.
Mm-hmm.
Travis Wilson, that great dive in. That would have been a great way to finish it. But the California quarterback to California receiver multiple times on that drive, because Brez got a catch.
Yep.
Kalen scored the game-winning touchdown. You had 2 catches, and Booker had a bunch of runs.
Yes.
So that was all the California kids won that game.
Destiny.
Yeah, exactly. Destiny. I love it. I didn't think of that when I was watching the highlights. So you know what it takes for to win against USC. So once again, hopefully the Utes can pull it together. Looking forward to the game, primetime game on Fox at 6 o'clock Saturday.